Breaking news, breaking news. First of all, what is going on, guys? Thank you for checking out this video. I was literally in the middle of making another video for the Overwatch 2, just reacting to the, season trailer and stuff like that, and the roadmap for Overwatch 2 Season 2. But we have breaking news coming out of Sonic the Hedgehog's official Twitter page for Sonic Frontiers, the 2023 content roadmap. I was not expecting this. I don't think anybody was expecting this because this was literally out of the blue. They just dropped this, like, out of nowhere. For those of you who don't know, Sonic Frontiers came out, it was my game of the year. I made a bunch of videos on why I think this game is, like, one of the best games I've ever played. I literally even said it might be the second best video game I've ever played. It just brought back so many good feelings from the old days of the Adventure series. And look, you can see right here, I have 61.8 hours on this game so far. I'm probably going to hit 100 hours at some point, but I think Sonic Frontiers is one of the best games I've played. And so this is now this is brand new. 5 minutes ago this came out, 10 minutes ago. New mode, new Coco, new playable characters. More Sonic Frontiers content is coming. This is insane. So let's take a look at the roadmap. Everybody's doing a roadmap now. Overwatch, let's just take a look at it. So update 1, now there is no release dates, and the content is obviously subject to change. But update 1 is pretty okay, right? You get a jukebox, which is, I guess, cool. I'm not sure if that means you can play music as you're, like, roaming around the free world. The open zone, I'm not sure if that means you can actually, like, have your different type of music for each type of stage. That's pretty cool. You get photo mode, which I really, really wanted so bad in this game. As I was playing this game, there were so many instances where I was like, man, I wish they had a photo mode so I can actually take a picture of this and use it for, like, thumbnails and stuff like that. And then even backgrounds, and then they have new challenge modes, which is really cool. I love the challenge modes they already have. If you go, there's a bunch of cool stages that are even beyond just the open zone that you can find in the arcade, which is pretty cool. Sonic's birthday is in update 2. I'm not sure what they have planned for that, but I'm sure they'll have some cool cosmetic items and even some maybe some collectibles for the game. The open zone challenge, which is going to be cool because it looks like they're adding more depth to the open zones. They're going to add more time challenges and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. And then new Coco, which is basically side story, and that's fine too. I don't mind that. I think that having more side story is pretty cool. Like I said, the Coco, I did this in my story review. The Coco do play a pretty cool role in the story they have. A lot of it's actually kind of sad. Most of their stories, in my opinion, like it's sad, but it's really good. So adding more of that is pretty cool too. And then so playable characters and new story. So this is the big one, right? Like this is basically just a continuation of Sonic Frontiers. So it looks like you'll be able to play as Amy, Knuckles, and Tails, and Sage, which is insane. You'll be able to play as Sage. You'll be able to play as Knuckles and Tails, and Amy. And I don't like the thing that I'm like starting to wonder is, okay, so new story and new playable characters. Are they going to have stories for each of the different characters, right? So and this is again, this is my theory, but in Sonic Adventure 2, you had the hero story, you had the dark story, and then you had the unlocked hidden story with both of the hero and dark characters together. Are you going to be able to have Tails' story of what happened to him when he went into cyberspace, Knuckles' story when you travel, like you have a Knuckles story where he was fighting and then he gets captured, Amy's story, and then Sage's story as she's like traveling around? Like, are they gonna actually, is that what's happening now? Are we gonna get straight up just Tails and Knuckles and Amy and Sage's story in Sonic Frontiers, just like how we got Sonic where he's traveling, he's trying to get their memory tokens? That would be insane. That would be a huge update and a massive W. Honestly, this is in general a W. I mean, there's been so much talk about Sonic Frontiers in the Sonic community. Everybody is so happy for this. I mean, this is truly an update. Everybody literally is like in the comments, now it's free. That's the other question. As I realize, I'm reading through the comments. Is this free? I hope so. God, I hope this is free, because if this is free, the Sonic team, I mean the Blue Hedgehog, he's back. He's already back, right? He's getting his Sonic Prime show in December. Sonic 3 is in the works for the movie. I mean, Sonic Frontiers is a banger. He's back, right? But if this is free, then this is just solidifies this game as one of the best games I've ever played, and such a love letter to Sonic fans. And you just love to see it. Oh my God. Now the other question I have here too. Are they going to have, because they have, they say new challenge modes, and I think they have also new open zone challenges and stuff, so maybe it could be in that. But are you going to be able to replay the bosses? That's what people want a lot. Sonic Adventure also had this too, especially in Sonic Adventure 2. You could replay all of the boss fights. Now, hopefully, unlike Sonic Adventure 2, you can actually just pick and choose which ones you want to do. Instead, in Sonic Adventure 2, you had to start from the beginning boss and then play each boss one in chronological order, which it was cool. At least it had the mode, but I would like to be able to just like side scroll to pick which boss I want to fight at what point. But yeah, and then I'm also excited for the new story. So like the biggest thing obviously I'm excited for is update 3. This stuff is really cool too. I really want that photo mode, and then I'm interested to see what the jukebox is. But I really can't wait for the story, because Sonic Frontiers establishes a story that I think is not only tying everything together from previous Sonic games like the Adventure series, like Sonic Unleashed. There's a bunch of references to literally every other game, even Sonic like 1, 2, and 3, right? There's a bunch of references. Not only does it tie everything together, but it establishes a basis going forward. So I talked about this in my in-depth review. Tails, Knuckles, and Amy are all going off on their own path. They're basically dissolving the Sonic team. And to put it lightly, the Sonic team is Tails wants to not be so reliant on Sonic to save him all the time. He feels like a burden, and so Tails wants to become his own man, and Sonic is totally okay with that. He says, whatever you do, I'll always be here for you no matter what. Even if I'm not next to you, I'm never too far away. Knuckles is kind of, sad and depressed, because, he does like doing his job. He guards the Master Emerald, but he feels alone. He even says he's envious of Sonic's free, adventurous lifestyle, and Sonic said, you can be like that too. It's not like you don't have friends like us, and you can also go out on your own and explore and stuff. And so Knuckles said he might take him up on that and explore by himself and just be more free. And that's pretty cool for Knuckles, because I feel like he's been chained by his past so much. And then Amy has all this love, and so apparently it is confirmed that Sonic and Amy are together, but Amy has all this love and stuff, but it just feels like she wants to share it with the world. At least that's what she says. And it just Sonic and Amy's relationship, maybe I'll do a video on that. It's so complicated. Like, Sonic is, yes, he does have love for Amy, but he is so, in a lot of ways, if you watch One Piece, he's so fixated on his own adventures, on his own dreams and stuff. So it's really hard, for Amy, because she's always going to kind of be number 2 to that stuff. So Amy basically, at least from what I interpret, wants to share her love with the world. Maybe she creates music. I don't know. She's going to do something, though. She even said she might take Cream on a road trip, too. So, that'll be pretty cool to see. Hey, and maybe that stuff, maybe that's what happens, right? Maybe the continuation of the DLC is everything I'm talking about, now that I'm literally saying it out loud. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe Tails goes off on his own. Knuckles and Amy go off on their own. And then Sage. I have no idea what's going to happen to Sage. I mean, look. Sage obviously is going to be a playable character, but she's alive, right? From the ending of the game. But what's next for Sage, right? Like, how is she going to be pieced back to get? Like, what's next? Is she different now? Has she changed? Has Sonic had a permanent effect on Sage? For life? Like, I think so, but we'll see. These are the questions that we want to know. Anyway. This is just amazing. Sonic Frontiers 2023, it looks really promising for this game. And I'm so happy to see this too, because the last point I want to make about this is that I was super sad that I beat this game, and I was still going to play the game even after I beat it. But when you beat a game that's like a single player game, it's kind of like, yeah, like I'll play it. I'll still play it and stuff because I enjoy the game. But like you kind of wish that there was more to it. Like it's almost like, you beat the game and then you want the sequel immediately because you're just into the game. You just want to binge everything, right? It's hard to binge a single player game because once you beat it, it's done. So the fact that we're getting new story, new side quests, and all this great DLC, even if it's not free, like I'm still definitely gonna buy it. But if it's free, that would be insane, and I think that would be really good for the Sonic community. Just considering where Sonic has come from in the past couple of games, with Forces not being that good, Colors Ultimate falling short. So I think making this DLC free would be a big win for the community, and a big nice credit to Sega and the Sonic team for doing that. But yeah, this is this is real. This is is the Sonic official Twitter page, and it already hit 12,000 tweets. It's probably gonna hit like 30,000 or something like that. I mean, this is insane. They're already releasing patches for the game to fix it on console. I know consoles had a real tough time with some of it, but yeah, I mean, I do think that this is an amazing thing, and I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait. And by the way, Sonic Frontiers was completely snubbed for Game of the Year. It just was. Sonic Frontiers should have been in the Game of the Year conversation, but if nothing else, it should have had Soundtrack of the Year, and it wasn't even voted for that. The only thing Sonic Frontiers has is the Player's Voice Award, and Sonic Frontiers is in that. But yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. But anyway, that's the video. So surprise, surprise for all you Sonic fans, there is more to come for Sonic Frontiers. The best is yet to come with this game. I am super excited. I can't wait to sink even more hours into this game than I already have, and I'm still working on 100%ing this game. I'm only at 47% right now, and I'm doing it on Steam. Plus, the thing I like about Steam is you get these cool trading cards and stuff like that. It's just awesome. You get the DLC too, and then the mods are pretty insane right now. They have a shadow mod and stuff like that. That's probably why they're doing the playable characters, so that they can at least have an official way to do that instead of just modding it. But anyway, I'm rambling. That's basically the video, so thank you for checking out the video. What are you excited for Sonic Frontiers? Are you happy about this? What are your thoughts? What are you most looking forward to out of the 3 updates? And let me know in the comment section. I will be back with my Overwatch 2 video in a little bit for the Season 2 breakdown. I guess I'll try and space these out. But in the meantime, thank you for checking out the video, and peace.